Electronics Boutique Films presents... Oh, this is Alfred Hitchcock's original Care of the Skin, later remade as Vertigo. Oh, Coca-Cola called. They want their font back. Privacy much?
But Virginia washing himself. Why? So he'll be clean. Why? Oh, just because.
Because he's been playing with a squirrel carcass all day.
Hey, Virginia, come on up and wash before I start my bath.
All right, Fred.
Keep your underoos on.
Come on, Billy, let's go upstairs. Wait, Virginia, I can wash right here. Look.
That's not how you wash.
Oh, Billy, that's no good. Why? That's just silly. Why? Oh, because. Come on, Billy.
Time for your hairball treatment. Don't knock it till you tried it.
Virginia doesn't know the answer to Billy's question. Let's see if we can explain it.
People are not cats. The end.
You and I have a coat of armor that protects our bodies from the outside world.
Oh?
It's our skin. We wash it with soap and water. Why? Well, there's a special reason.
Because we're smelly oil factories.
Look at your skin through a magnifying glass.
Oh, I'd rather
Looks
not.
like it's full of tiny holes, doesn't it? These holes are called pores. Some have little hairs growing out of them.
Didn't know you were this gross, did you?
But did you know that you really have two skins?
One for casual wear, one for formal events.
The one you see is the outer skin. It's the toughest part of this coat of armor.
Yeah, just look out for paper cuts and splinters.
Underneath it is another layer, the inner skin.
Everyone's inner skin is beautiful.
And beneath this is a layer of fat.
Sometimes several.
In this fatty layer are sweat glands, lots of them all over your body. There are special kinds of sweat glands under your arms and in other parts of your skin. These glands have little ducts to carry the sweat or perspiration to the outside air.
Little ducts?
Most of the time, the sweat dries as fast as it comes out. But sometimes it collects in little drops. The air dries this sweat, and that helps to keep you cool.
And slippery and stinky and alone.
Every hair grows from a tiny root. These roots are in the fatty layer, too. Around the hairs and in other parts of the skin are oil glands. They open on the outer skin like the sweat glands. These openings are some of the pores that you can see in your skin.
Thanks to high-def photography.
The oil made in these glands spreads over your skin and helps to keep it soft.
And really shiny and kind of orange.
When you get dirty, the dirt sticks in this oil. Germs do, too. You can't get them off with plain water.
It's gotta be turpentine.
To get off this mixture of oil, dirt, and germs, you have to use soap. Soap has a special way of cutting into the oil. It breaks the oil up into tiny drops and surrounds each drop. When you wash off the soap, the oil, dirt, and germs come off with it, and your skin is fresh and clean. And that's the special reason why people wash with soap.
Other times they do it because somebody drew on their face with a Sharpie.
From the time you are born, you have this living coat of armor. It keeps out germs and dirt as long as it isn't broken or cut.
That's where Big Sister comes in.
You have many kinds of skin. Your fingernails are a kind of hardened skin. Even your hair is a kind of skin.
I don't
In fact,
think
most
so.
of what people see of you is your skin. That's still another reason why the care of the skin is so important.
Skin has a wonderful plan for your life.
Your skin can get sick just like any part of your body. And when it does, a doctor can help it to get well. But if you keep your skin clean, there's less chance that a disease will be able to get started.
What are they feeding that baby?
This boy's skin has a disease called eczema. If it isn't taken care of, it may get dangerously infected.
That's why God gave us leeches.
Infections like this are painful and hard to get rid of.
Poor kid.
This is athlete's foot. To guard against it, keep your toes dry and clean. And chapped hands can come from a little thing like not drying carefully.
Or touching poor people.
Virginia knows how to take care of her skin. She washes her hands at least 4 times a day. She washes everywhere between her fingers, too, with plenty of soap and warm water.
I promised myself no OCD jokes. Oh, but...
She knows that germs like to hide under fingernails. A stiff fingernail brush gets them out. It brushes the cuticle off her nails, too, and leaves her nails bright and pretty.
Banish your cuticles to the netherworld.
And now her face, a soapy washcloth keeps from splashing water.
Or not, but whatever.
She washes her face at least every morning and evening. She rubs gently all over her face. She washes right up to the edge of her hair. She rubs carefully to get all the dirt out of the pores so they won't clog.
If only she paid this kind of attention to her soul.
Here's a place where dirt collects pretty fast. She washes her ears, inside and behind, every time she washes her face.
One time she found a Necco wafer back there.
And now her neck. She gets the front of it, and she doesn't forget the back. You won't ever find a high water mark on Virginia's neck after she has washed herself.
Is that a dare, sir?
Who is it?
It's the killer!
Hurry up,
Oh,
Virginia. I
Billy.
want to wash. I'll be ready in a minute, Billy.
You'll have to wait till Virginia rinses herself. First, she gets all the soap out of the washcloth. And then she uses the washcloth to take the soap off her face. She's careful to get every bit of it off. Soap left on the skin makes it feel dry and tight, and makes it easier for the skin to chap.
Give your skin an inch and it will destroy you.
She gets all the soap out of her ears and from behind her ears, too.
Oh, most people don't think of that.
Then she rinses her neck, the front of her neck, and the back.
And under her back.
Underneath her hair to make sure no soap has been left there. Now, a final rinsing to get all the soap and dirt out of the washcloth before she hangs it up to dry. She rinses the basin, too, so it will be clean and neat for the next person who uses it.
She should probably launder it one of these weeks.
Not that it matters to Billy. As far as he's concerned, he's been waiting much too long already.
Typical American.
But Virginia won't be rushed. She knows that drying is just as important as washing. A good job of drying leaves the skin more comfortable and helps to prevent chapping.
Yeah, but can it help to prevent chappy?
When Virginia's through, she hangs up her towel. So it will dry, and because it looks better that way. Billy's learning to use plenty of soap and water when he washes. Uh-oh. Huh, looks like that kitten started something.
Soon Billy will shed his summer coat and begin to sharpen his claws on the ottoman. Dummy.
It's Fred's turn next.
He's the filthiest of them all.
He likes to take his bath every night before going to bed.
Wow, that's groundbreaking. Well done.
He uses plenty of warm water, not too hot, and plenty of soap, too. He works up a good lather all over his body.
Down into dew.
He's especially careful to do a good job where the skin sweats a lot. Perspiration sometimes leaves an odor here.
Is that an understatement?
Feet need special attention, too. They often sweat inside the shoes.
A weird way to say it, but sure.
And now for his back. A long-handled brush with soap on it is a handy thing if you can't reach far enough without it.
And if you can't afford a service monkey.
When he's all lathered up, he rinses the soap off. He's just as careful to get it all off as Virginia is. Fred bathes every day during the summer, and at least 3 times a week during cold weather.
Sure, he wears the same underwear every day and hasn't brushed his teeth since October, but he's a real neat freak.
A brisk rub down with a large, soft towel tops off the bath. It speeds up the flow of fresh oil from the oil glands to help keep the skin soft. And what's more, it gives you that tingling feeling that feels so good after your bath.
Now that's just gratuitous.
Fred's careful to dry between his toes. Leaving them damp might let the athlete's foot fungus get started.
Don't start with me, athlete's foot fungus.
Fred's bath takes only a few minutes. But what a difference it makes in the way he feels.
Now it's time for some Beetlejuice cosplay.
And now, a final look at the bathroom. Towels folded and hung up to dry.
Bacteria
No
festering.
ring around the tub.
Clogged with hair.
And the basin rinsed and clean.
Leave the water running overnight.
Fred's ready to turn in for the night.
Turn into what?
Virginia's ready for bed, too. They both know that plenty of rest, anything that helps your health, helps your skin, too.
Oh, trickle-down health.
Billy's fast asleep. Well, he should have been asleep long ago. Seems that he has a problem tonight.
His Kafka-esque transformation into a cat is in its irreversible final stages. Nothing can be done for Billy now, just feed him twice a day and keep his litter box clean.
Oh well, someday, Billy, you'll find out why people wash with soap.
Remember to have Billy spayed or neutered at your earliest convenience.